Thank you for choosing Blade for your restoration business. In this video, we'll learn all about how to add new projects to Blade. Let's get started. There are 4 ways to add a new project to Blade. The first way is to create a new project using the Blade mobile app. A second way is to create a sales lead task and then convert the task to a sold job. A third way is by uploading data on the invoice factoring portal page. The final way to add a project is by clicking the green colored project button on the project page. You'll be prompted to choose between 2 workflows, simple or detailed. Simple is designed to capture the basic client and job parameters. The detailed method captures the same parametric information as the simple method, but also requires photos, job documents, and other job scope data. Let's start with the simple method. Step 1. If you have access to more than one company in your Blade account, select the correct company. Then, search for the client by name, address, or phone number. If the client is an existing client, select it and click Next to continue. Otherwise, leave this field empty and click Next to continue. In Step 2, enter the client and job site information. Enter all required client fields, including at least one phone number. If the job site address and client address are the same, toggle this slider to duplicate the client information. Otherwise, manually enter the job site address and occupant information. Then, click Next to continue. In Step 3, you'll enter all the critical job parameters. Don't worry, you can edit this data in the job parameters section after the job is added. Alright, start by selecting the trade. The trade determines which service list items will be searchable and selectable when adding job scope data and the invoice. Learn more about making a trade assignment when creating or editing services on the Support Center Services page. The type of loss is informational data within Blade. However, it is required data to create a project in Xactimate using Blade. Add to Blade's default list of loss types on the General Inputs tab within Account Settings. The list of selectable job names populates based on the selected trade. The system will not allow you to enter 2 or more of the same job names for the same client. Use Blade's default job names or create your own on the General Inputs tab in Account Settings. Next, select the correct job status queue. The default for new projects is Job in Process. This assumes the project is being added as work begins at the job site. If work is complete at the job site, set the job status to Ready to Bill. Next, choose the Bill To method. The selected Bill To option affects key features throughout the app. If this job will be billed through an insurance claim, select Insurance. If you select Insurance, Blade populates the carrier dropdown with a list of all carriers you've already added to Blade. Select a carrier and Blade will present a list of adjusters that you've already added to Blade for the selected carrier. The claim number is a required field if the Bill To selection is Insurance. If the property owner will pay for the work out of pocket and the job will not involve an insurance claim, select Client. If a vendor will pay for this job, or if this job will be done without a fee as a favor to a preferred vendor, select Vendor. Again, Blade presents a list of vendors you have already added to Blade. Next, select the Waste Hauling method. This selection affects how users interact with your service list. For example, you may have one service item for tearing out vinyl sheet flooring if the waste handling method involves bagging and hauling waste. You may have another service item for tearing out vinyl sheet flooring if the waste handling method involves an on-site dumpster. Xactimate works this same way. Never select the wrong line item again. Set the correct waste handling method for the job now, and Blade will make sure that users can only search and select the correct service items on every job. Similarly, Xactimate has different line items and pricing for things like drywall and flooring demo based on the category of water. Your custom service list might be the same. No problem. Set the correct category of water in this job parameter setting, and Blade handles the rest to make sure users can only select the correct line items when recording work performed or when editing an invoice. You never have to worry about creating a Cat 1 invoice for work you did on a Cat 3 job ever again. The class of water selection is used by Blade to auto-calculate dehumidifier pints per day requirements on water damage mitigation jobs. Blade uses either the work start date or the work completion date to track key lien dates within the app. These dates, like several other job parameters, are transferred to Xactimate when Blade creates a project in Xactimate. Capture sufficient detail about the cause of loss to allow downstream users to understand and defend work performed at the job site. Job progress notes are optional at this point. Click the green-colored Add button, and the new project instantly appears in the job preview. Okay, that's a quick overview of how to add a new project to Blade. Explore other training modules in the Support Center to get the most from Blade, the software that helps you maximize profit and quickly turn your hard work into cash.